probably as early as 3 years old, my parents could always find me at the piano. We really didn't have much, but we had a piano in the house. And I was always there trying to figure out what are those keys doing? What's the sound there? And so I was always trying to make up my own melodies at a very, very young age. When I was about 14, I was listening to a lot of different music. I was listening to, a lot of rhythm and blues things, Elvis, Ray Charles. I found an old 45 record, when they had records, and it was the Dave Brubeck Quartet, and I put that record on, and I just had an immediate connection with that music. And I knew just instinctively that's the music that I wanted to play. Jazz is one of the last art forms that you have that you can improvise, that you're free to improvise. So when you have that connection of the performer and audience, and that spontaneous thing happens, and it's really hard to describe, you really have to be there to see and hear it, but it's then suddenly the audience becomes part of that musical experience. And then I always say, and I even say it to the audience in concerts, that I say the audience is the extra member of my group, because whether they know it or not, their feedback and energy is feeding us along. That's why I love jazz so much, because it's always new, and each performance is always new. It's different. I never want to rest on my laurels musically, so I'm always trying to take my music to another level and to a bigger audience. My career, I've had unbelievable opportunities to perform my music, and 2 opportunities were playing for President Clinton in 1998 and again in 2011 for President Obama. It's been up and down. It's not an easy life, but it's, you stay the course and you have that fire in the belly and connecting with audiences. When Brian had told me about the jazz festival and wanted me to be part of it, I jumped right on board, because I've always loved the audiences here in Allentown. We've always had a great connection with them, and it was a perfect fit for us. There's a lot of culture here. It's a beautiful festival, and it's going to be phenomenal.